Hello everyone, welcome to once again Humankind. Once more I want to try something out in this game. How hard can it really be? So we had two playthroughs now, one where we were focusing on conquest and military units, and one where we were focusing on economy and money generating, basically with the Dutch Empire then at the end. If you're interested in those, just have a look at the playlist here. And what I want to try now is, well, before up to this point we only played on nation, so it's more or less the medium difficulty, I guess. But what if we go all the way up here to Humankind, as hard as leading the entire human race to the stars, the ultimate, if not endless, challenge? Sounds interesting, does it not? Everything else is predefined by this beta here right now. We have to play as Victor once again with those enemies here. Let's get started. So here we are once again. I'm extremely excited. We could end this one in 20 minutes, I guess, by just dying. I have no idea how long this takes. This is more or less like a fun playthrough, right? So we're just trying to see how difficult it really can get. There we have the nuts once again. So this is something, and then also attacking the beer, and we're just going to instantly resolve this there. We get the 5 influence that we need, and with the 5 influence we can now build an outpost right away. We have the option here of some food or industry, and since we are going to advance with the maker districts into the mountains there once again, I will just stay at this location as always. Plus, well, speed is key, so we want to have our first city up there as quickly as possible. Over here is the sanctum. So that is something we can choose. There we have the outpost, takes 4 turns now. Sanctum or this point of interest there. This is going to be challenging, but we'll just find out. Let's wait and let's go for that over there. Sometimes they offer me, oh, very good, 15 food. And that means I have another tribesperson available right now. And this is boosting my attack power there as well. There is another research post over there, and we continue. Once again, in order to reach the next era, we do need to get some era points or era stars, 1. And we can achieve that by having 5 population or 10 research points, or have hunted 3 animals. There's actually another one. So what I might do, yep, let's hunt them. And then we get the 2nd star. Perfect. We only need 1 more. And this is the one down here, I guess, that we are going to attack right away. Oh, stop, 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 stop. What are you doing? And there we have it. Neolithic era. I don't think we have managed to finish it that quickly so early on. We can now choose our first, once again, our first civilization that I would like to go for right away. The Egyptians, Harappas, Hittites. What have we not chosen yet? So obviously we need to go all out for military stuff if we want to survive. It's not my goal to reach first on the fame level yet. I don't think this is very realistic so far, the highest difficulty, but I would like to at least try to survive, and that means defending ourselves. And the Messenians, they are really totally focused on pumping units out. Modified unit industry cost minus 25%, so we can build them quickly. Also we get the fortress, a district fortification, and offers also stability for my city. So let's adopt for the Messenians, and after them probably the Romans, because they offer me the legion.
The challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay.
Alrighty, and thus we are entering now the ancient times as the Messenians, and we're also taking over their look. And we do get another unit right away, because I think because we killed the deer, we should have gotten some food, right? And that we can use directly in another army. Over there we have a sanctuary. Let's ransack this one. That's giving me 10 coins. Coins is something we might need quite a lot. And Iklil, as our capital is called right now, let's advance here to the city. And there we are, the glorious city of Mycenae. And with that, of course, we could start with the districts right away. We get the fortress already. This is looking really cool. Gives me just stability though that I don't need at the moment. What I would like to have though is pushing my industry and my food. So I'm going to advance with my first industry right up here, and then perhaps with my farmers to some farming grounds here on the right. So 2 districts we build right away. We can also choose or focus now a bit on research. starting from now. And carpentry is usually my first goal because we can build the arches with that. Very good for defending the city while we scout. And also the lumber yard, this gives me forest and woodland to industry, and we have a lot of that in the surrounding. And after that, domestication for the horses. Right, so that's that. Let's end the turn. Number 7 it is, right away. Let's ransack. I want the coin. It should only take us 1 turn. It is. While we continue with the industry district. Ransacking was successful, and we can continue now right away going forward, going into these areas here. Well, let's just see what we find here. Some ebony once again, a special resource. And then we leave our district and go to the next one, which is over here. We should be having the influence, yes, to build the next outpost. And this is going to be an attachment to our capital, because this is providing us with the industry that we need and also some food. And I know there's a horse resource from the other Let's Plays. So there we have the next outpost right away. Boy, I think we're really fast this time. Let's just see. Outpost creation is going on. We should not forget that Mykenae at the moment is undefended, right? So let's continue into this direction. Go back to the city. And I will probably split my army then apart into one at least that is protecting the capital. That is looking pretty cool there right now. Oh, yep, look at that. There is someone coming. And we might crush them. Ah, they're retreating. Very smart of them. Go away. 2 more turns for the industry district. And we're militarists, as we can see. So the gameplay-oriented focus on waging and inciting wars and gains the ability to instantly raise militia armies in your cities. These armies can be used to attack or defend and can move on the map. They only cost population. This is really cool. We should be seeing that somewhere then here. No idea. Perhaps it still comes up. Very good if there's a surprise attack on one of your cities, right? There is another game. Let's hunt this one. What do we get out of it? Some 5 coin. And then I'm splitting up my army. One of them is staying then at Mykenae. I love the map. How beautiful it looks. Let's have one of them now being here. And the other 2, they continue to the north. Because I think in the north, yep, there we have copper already. That is a resource that we will need. You can stay here. And we have 23, 24 influence. The district has been built. And we have discovered the Murray River. A breathtaking landmark, natural wonder that we have pretty close to our capital. Ah yeah, let's go for the next year. Some 5 coin. Alright, I was hoping for a bit of food. But alas, it's not possible.
Follow me. Affirmative.
Ah, there's something of interest.
Let's go.
That takes a bit longer than expected while we build the farmer district now on the other side. Also, the first research has been finished, the carpentry and with that the archers. Very good, and now we can go for domestication. So since we have the outpost over here, we should be... Oh, and we have found the Mount Roramia, and that gives me some fame points there. With that, we are on the first place. At least for once we are on the first place. There should be some horses there, so I guess we will need to do something about that. Oh! And with the sanctuary that we found here, we got a warrior. That is really good, because they are pretty strong, especially early on.
Let's go.
Next outpost would cost me 70 influence. That still takes some time, so we cannot do that so quickly. And how's it looking here? This one is finished. We could attach it. Yep, 30 points, and let's attach this one. Right, so this here is now becoming part of our capital. We're not only boosting our influence per turn now to 5, we also boost the industry of Mykenae itself by quite a bit. Now stability is not that high. I will not dare to build another district, as this is just reducing it. Instead we can have a lumber yard. This one is boosting our industry. Continues with that. Up here we have the next horse deposit. Oh, and the first enemy. That is early and that is soon. Domestication, also research. This gives me the scout riders, but more importantly, we can use the horses now finally in my domain. Calendar or city defense. Here it doesn't really matter that much now. Let's go calendar and then we can go city defense, right? Calendar gives me the opportunity to exploit luxury resources on the map. and the city defense gives me the wall. The wall is not that important yet, because I'm not expecting a siege so early on, but it will be important later on. Boy, I'm excited. I have no idea how hard this one gets. We'll find out. And we got the first civic. Do I already have something? Yes. Legitimacy. So applies the celebrating to my cities or modify attachment. Oh, that would be a good strategy now. Going for the civic now and only now attach the outpost. I've attached the outpost a bit too early, right? But let's go with the influence on the main plaza. It's my favorite one because we essentially double our influence income now per turn. And this means I can build outposts faster than before. Righto. Yes, we can go for the next outpost. Actually, you stay here. I'm using this unit here to build the next outpost in that area. There's copper and also access to the ocean. Next turn. We have the influence now. Let's build it. 18 food, only 2 industry. Would be really good though for if we want to have a purely growth-based outpost. I rather go in here though, because that gives me a nice balance between the two. For starters. Oh, wait a second, actually. Actually, let's make it down here. Or, no, it's going to be an outpost to the capital anyway, right? So, no problem.
Off we go.
And we got the first factions. The first 2 AI opponents scouting ahead. The Assyrians. Only trade luxury. Yep, and we might also...
Glorious.
They're hesitant towards us. Non-aggression pact. Is that possible?
Things
Yes.
change.
Okay, non-aggression pact. That is fine for now. And they could... Oh, they offer us gemstones already. But I'm not going for them yet. I can't afford them anyway. Next outpost. Very good. Very, very good. We have gotten this territory here now. And I'm going to leave my troops there. Because I know they like to ransack. The next outpost would be 80 influence now on, so that's going to be a bit more expensive. And the lumberyard is being finished soon, and the calendar we have researched now as well.
We'll stay here.
Oh, and someone is attacking us, but only 1 unit, and they're much weaker than we are. So yeah, we won this one, but nothing comes out of it. We still have the warriors, and they're pretty strong so early on. There was some ransacking here. Unfortunately, nothing that we could get. Oh, and there we got the first outpost from the enemy.
Over this way.
Oh, okay, we're trapped.
Come over here.
Have to go around here. There's the next outpost from the enemy. And we can now continue. Let's go for the first archer. And after that, the scouts... Oh, we wait for copper. Guess we could also wait for a bit of copper to come in. Okay, there we are. This one, undefended, right? No, it has a palisade. How is that possible? We could ransack it. 7 turns it takes. We get 43 coin out of it, but more important, we would disrupt the enemy here. The thing is, though, they could attack, right? And destroy us. I have no idea how big their army is. We can try it, and if we see them coming, then we just flee. If we succeed, well then, this will be a huge blow to them. My archer is ready already. Perfect. He can wait here now. And we have 3 pops. Let's build the next archer, to be honest. Yep, let's build the next archer, and stability is good again. Another industry quarter. 9 industry we would get here. Something that I do like a lot, because the more industry, the faster we can push out troops. And also city defense. Ooh, and the Promakoi, a very strong melee unit that we can now train as well. How strong? 21 as opposed to the 13 of the scouts. Ah, very good. Let's also build the Promakoi. I like that. I like their units already. Next tier is far away, right? So we need to boost our research for that. What is important here though is the bronze working, so we can unlock the bronze in our empire. New grievance. What?
How do you do?
Oh,
It
no,
always
no, no,
seems
no,
to
no. I did not see that. They're here. They're attacking. We do have the upper hand. We could have an instant battle resolution. Let's do this. Alright, but it's not possible. Alright, we need to do this manually. Deploying the troops. This one can stay here. And you, my sir. That is not a good location here. But we cannot go up. Yeah, stay behind. The warriors are at the front. Oh, they have... No, only scouts though. They attack, of course, first. Or am I attacking first? And of course, we won the battle there. So, pretty clear, but we lost the unit. And unfortunately, we only have now weak warriors here. I could upgrade them to the Promakoi if it's on my territory. It's not, so we can continue now with the ransacking, and perhaps we can achieve that before they arrive. If I see a scouts now appearing though, I will have to move away, because then... Oh, and there they are already, so I will have to move. Alright, I'm off with my soul warrior. I will have to get it back into my territory there to heal him. Alrighty, and we have 2 archers there, very good. And they get the veterancy right away, so they already have a combat strength increase, thanks to us being militarist, I guess. Right, Promakoi and the industry maker, or the maker quarters, we have finished now too, so we are at 54 industry here. And we could also exploit something. Yep, this is giving me industry and coin. And another thing, over here in Kang, it's an outpost. Let's get my archers over there real quick, because I need to discover the horses. Otherwise I can't use them. You can stay. And Asa is now an outpost. We could attach it, but I rather just build an artisan quarter for now to exploit the salt that we have. This gives me a food bonus for all my cities. And then we have enough influence to settle next. Down here, hopefully, somewhere. Let's actually use the units there. I'm using them to protect, but I'm not expecting a bigger attack just yet. Actually... Nope. Okay. Yes, down here. This is still available. We could take it. Mechanic gained a population. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. Our city is growing, as we can see. We still only have a small fence as protection. It's looking lovely. Oh, this is a rich area. Obsidian, marble. I'm all in for this one. We should be... But no food. No food, no food. We might actually make this one an attachment, to be honest. This is an attachment to the capital with boosting primarily industry. Yep, I think this makes the most sense. There is no farm area here, right? It's only rocks. 20 industry. Let's build it here. It belongs to us now, this territory, and it will be an attachment to Mykenae. This one here now can become a city though, because I don't need that many attachments to the capital, right? So my next outpost that we will have up here, can we build this one? Yes, we can once we are there. Then I will claim this one, and there will be a city, right? And this one becomes the outpost of that city. Create your religion, influence, polytheism or shamanism. Let's go with shamanism. I haven't done this one yet, I think, the shamanism. It is. We'll just see what it does to us. I think we are behind now, right? Yes, a bit, because we are not advancing too quickly there with our stars.
We'll wait here.
This one belongs to us. Promakoi, very strong unit. Let's move them a bit further over there, because it's more central to my other terrain and we're probably going to need it. My warriors, we could heal them now. They actually merge with my other units, right? So they become one and they can then heal up. My archers, I'm going to split them apart. Oh, okay, that was not possible. Animal 3 research. Now we've split them up. One is going northwards, the other one is going to get the horses that we need. And those guys here, yep, you can merge.
Yes.
And they can heal. It's good so far. We are quickly expanding. That's what I like. We'll just see how good this one is. Very good. They're together now. We are still letting them heal though. We can keep those guys here for protection. And an event. Keep us off the creed. An unexpected rivalry. Okay, once again. So men, women or all. I usually like to go for all because I think this gives me a nice boost to research. So just in case, if you have no idea about those events yet, I urge you to watch one of my previous Let's Plays because I'm reading much more there. These events are repeating themselves, of course, over time. And they're the horses. We can now use them in our empire. Let's get my archers back to the capital. And there we have it. Oh no, horse ranch. Gives me actually also some research points. And it only takes one turn because we have a lot of industry already. This is the good thing. We could also go for the stone rings. Or more units. We have 3 pops. Let's have another unit. I don't trust my enemies one bit. And we want to push. Yes, very good. A new territory will belong to us. Let's have it here. 14 food and 6 industry. Doesn't get better than that. And this becomes a city. Essentially. Oh, we have lots under our control now. New civic, but no civic points. No can do. And we continue to the next turn. So far we are still alive. So far we're still alive. The Huns have reached the next era and the Assyrians have treated... Oh! They downgraded your treaty non-aggression pact to tolerate skirmishes. Oh, how very kind of them. We can attack them now. That's the Hittites.
Greetings. I hope you don't mind if I stay.
Let's just see if we can do something. Okay, they are very hostile towards us, aggressive already. So I know who will be fighting early on, the Hittites. Then we have the Assyrians, they're condescending. Okay, they also don't want to do something with us. Perhaps we can purchase something. We have 132. Saffron, stability. Nah, cannot purchase anything from them. And then we have the Huns condescending as well. Ah, very good. At least that they accepted. We might go... No, I cannot do that yet. My main army... So these are the most dangerous ones, right? The Hattusa Hittites. So I will need to have my primary armies over there somewhere. Where I'm going to station them. But of course we need to also get more armies up there at some point. Alrighty. Fine, fine, fine. I like that we have so many districts now. Or territories. And we now also have horses in our empire. So at least one. We are well, exploiting this resource here. Horse deposit. And this gives me now the ability to build scout riders. Well, I don't need scout riders to be honest. I'm waiting for my next rider military units, then they're going to be more powerful. We're training one more Promakoi. I don't want to build too many though because it's dragging down of course my population. Each unit costs 1 pop, so let's have one more archer after that, and then I have a full regiment full of our soldiers that I can use, and then we should also be looking out for a bit more development of the city, right? And there, for example, we have the Sage that gives me +5 stability on all cities, which is really powerful early on because stability is what we need. Or the Stone Rings, which gives me a lot of faith, and with faith we can boost our religion, and that has some certain bonuses as well. The next soldiers are ready. Well, let's move them up there. We need to protect us. And we continue scouting. Scouting is valuable. There is another thing. There might be a unit behind this. There might be perhaps some resources behind this. The archer is ready. That was quick. Let's move the archer and merge it with the army. And then one more Promakoi that I'm going to use for defense. Of course, it's also important to have lots of soldiers. Just by that, we are intimidating. And another star, but it's a long way. Oh, and the Persians already reached the classical era. How's that possible? I think they're cheating hard there too. Or I'm just extremely bad. There we have that. What have we gotten out of this one? Curiosity collected. Unfortunately, it doesn't say that anymore afterwards. So we collected something there, but I don't know what. Can only be something good.
Will do.
Alright, the next outpost is finished now in 1 turn. And we're being attacked. Oh, and they're strong. They're strong right away. What do they have? Can we see that? They have 2 soldiers. Let's retreat. We can retreat once if they... Yeah, and where they're running in the wrong direction. Chromakoi, let's send them up there. I think I will need to use all my armies up there. And some archers also coming up. And our first regiment is fully operational now. With some Promakoi, a warrior, and the archer. This one we can actually upgrade. 90 coin. Let's do that. Alright, the next archer. We move that up here to the north as well. And then I will focus a bit on, yeah, building something. Right, because we are rather low. And I would like to have the stone rings, because with that we can boost our science output there a bit. There it's coming up. Yeah, and they caught up to us. This one is something we lose. There we lost the unit now.
Keep together.
Okay, my regiment moves over there. We might... Oh, they're being ransacked themselves right now. We are not much stronger, to be honest. Okay. You guys can stay here. Alright, so far so good. We are still alive, that's a good thing. But boy, they are strong, and they're getting strong. Stay tuned.